Hey guys, happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. If you saw my last video, then you know I had some major damage to my BMW X4 from a trip that it came back on. And what I want to talk about today is reviews and why reviews are so important. And I'm actually going to read you the review that I left for this guest, and hopefully it'll save someone else on the platform from having to experience this. I noticed that a lot of hosts don't leave reviews. You leave ratings because of course that's easy. Anyone can swipe stars, but you don't leave a review about what your experience was like with that guest, whether it's good or bad, because that takes effort and time. And for whatever reason, people don't like doing it, but you really should, because you never know when that could come in handy for you should someone try to book your car and they're a horrible renter, and it could really save you from something like what I'm experiencing and what I'm about to go through with my car. So it's so important. And not just, sorry guys, got interrupted with the call. And it's also really important when you're just dealing with all the different facets of Turo. So if you're dealing with support, claim support, live chat, there is always that option to leave a review and describe your experience, and you should do it. And I mean, this is really, I'm trying to take my own advice because I myself don't do it all the time either. Not rating my guests, that I always do, but just in all the different support areas, because that feedback is really important. You have to know that it does go somewhere and hopefully it will make a difference. But let's get back to renting. So again, my car was completely obliterated both inside and out. I didn't even show you guys the inside yesterday because there's no point. It was just bad. You guys have seen my cars come back bad before, and this was just another one. This review is probably not my best work. I feel like it's a bit emotionally charged, probably because I was irritated with the way that the car came back. But nonetheless, I hope it saves someone else from renting to this person if Turo doesn't already kick them off the platform, which, I really hope that they do. I did. When you rate someone, you have that option of sending Turo a private message about that renter, and I did. Don't know if it'll make a difference, but you gotta at least try. So here's the interesting thing about this rental or this renter. This person had 2 reviews prior to them booking with me, and they had a 3-star rating, which means one host gave this woman a 5-star review, and that was on July 31st. So either before that or in between that rental and mine, there was somebody who gave this person a 1-star review. And whoever you are out there, you didn't leave a review about what actually happened. I mean, especially if you're giving somebody a 1-star review, please do your community, your host community, a service by telling us what happened. Why did you give them a 1-star review? I mean, it's really not cool to leave a 1-star review and then not say what happened. I mean, it sucks, because if that happened prior to me renting out to this person, you could have saved me a lot of hassle. So the way I looked at it was, I made the assumption that the last trip that this person had, the host left a review. It said, so-and-so was a great renter, looking forward to renting to her again, 5-star review. And I've seen this host around, looks like he runs a good fleet of cars. So, I assume that maybe this was a reformed renter. Who knows? Whatever it was wasn't that serious if this person had another 5-star review. So I don't know. So whoever you are that left that 1-star review, I wish you would have left a description. So here's my review. Here it goes. And yeah, excuse my work. It's not the best, but let's get into it. So I put, please beware of this renter. How this person is still able to rent on the platform is besides me. I mean, probably because we don't know what happened in the past. So my BMW X4 was returned without any communication. When I checked to see if my car was back, I realized why I got no communication. The car was wrecked both inside and outside. This is someone who has a complete lack of respect for others' cars and will literally destroy your car. The inside of the vehicle was completely destroyed with weed and ash everywhere. I mean, it was one of the worst cases I've seen in almost 3,000 trips I've hosted. The renter was definitely involved in some sort of collision because there was visible dents around the car in multiple locations. The driver's side door was also keyed, so you can only imagine what this person was up to. Then, to my surprise, when I got in the vehicle to move the car, there was something majorly wrong. The strut, I just went on to explain it. The strut of the front passenger side was pierced through the engine compartment into the hood of the car. I've never seen anything like it. Please let this be a warning to you. Do not rent your car to this person. So I like to usually just be more factual when I leave reviews, but I think I did this in the heat of the moment. I was really, letting my feelings get into it. But hopefully that's enough of a description. I mean, the paragraph is like this big. So any other host that sees this, you know that I am like dead serious about not renting to this person, and it will save you. So please, 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 please leave reviews. It is so helpful to the host community and to the platform as a whole. This is how you improve the quality of a platform, right? Again, imagine if I was somebody and this was my first time hosting a car on the platform. This was my very first trip, and this is who I got stuck with. This is how quality is removed from the platform. But let's just say the person who did leave this renter a 1-star review left a similar type of review that I did, and that new host on the platform saw that, they would have canceled that booking, right? If I read a review like this where it was this type of damage, I would have in a heartbeat canceled that trip because of that type of damage. It's one thing when a car comes back dirty on the inside and maybe some scrapes or curb rash on your rims. Those are minor things, but when it's something major where it's like affecting your vehicle mechanically, of course no one wants to deal with that or take that type of risk. So I would have canceled that trip if there was a similar type of experience. So to maintain quality, you have to leave those reviews so hosts can continue to have good experiences with better guests on the platform. And guests like this, even if Turo's system doesn't remove them, as a host community, you can remove them, because if you're seeing reviews like this, you're not renting to them. So that's how we can improve the platform as a whole, and it would only benefit everyone that is on the platform. The better the quality is, the better the renters are, the better the hosts get on the platform. We can increase our prices, we can make more money, and people will have better, reliable experiences with better cars that are not damaged in the way that this was. So it all comes full circle. It's a domino effect, and we really have to work as a community to make that happen, right? We cannot rely on Turo's system alone to weed out these people, because there's probably millions of people that have gone through their system. So it could be quite difficult to weed out bad renters. So that's where, as a community, we come in, and that's what this review system is precisely for. So if you're that host that doesn't leave reviews, I am talking to you, and I'm pleading to you on behalf of the community to please just take out the time to leave those reviews. Even if you can't write a whole paragraph, bullet point it, paraphrase it, summarize it for us. Just throw a couple of words in there that says destroy, mechanical problems, car got keyed. It takes seconds to do, and you would save a lot of people. And plus, you want that good karma to come around to you too, in case you get a renter like this. If you help out someone else, I'm a true believer that it'll come back to you too. So that's my little spiel on reviews and the bad review that I left, which I've never really shared reviews that I've left before. So here's the first one to that. Anywho, let me know what you guys think. On that note, that's it for me. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Once again, my name is Saimah. This is Saimah's Experience. If you like this channel, be sure to subscribe. And the membership is now available and live at saimahsexperience.com. And thank you to everyone that has signed up. We've been having a really great time, kind of sort of creating that tight-knit community where we're going over the guts of this business on a daily basis. So if you're interested in joining, it is open and available to you. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day. I hope we all have killer rental weekends ahead.